So how do you bring that level of transparency or like point a mirror to in front of a leader who who doesn't even know where they are missing the mark?
That's very insightful. One of the things that we did to get the momentum started is we formed little groups that we called them belonging at horns, kind of circles. And basically, I went from office to office and met with these small groups. And the reason I did it initially is I wanted everybody to know this is a number one priority for the company. That's why I'm involved. I'm here to hear. And we would have open discussion about what was on their mind, but we would also bring certain things that we wanted their comments on and to understand. And so we started that way. But one of the things that came out of it just slapped us in the face is that they told us there's a fear of conflict. There's conflict avoidance at Horn. And we just couldn't believe it because we're trying to be open. We're trying to figure this out. But once we stepped back from it and we realized that people were scared of saying what really needed to be said, that we didn't have real candor going on in our conversations. And so it takes time and it's a tough journey. It's a hard journey. That's one of the things I point out in the book. It's a conversation at a time. In other words, you build trust by having that conversation at a time, encouraging that. There'll be mistakes made. There'll be managers and leaders that do something wrong and all of that because it's an organization of people. But you just keep moving forward as that trust grows, the sense of belonging grows, and performance grows, and you have more candor. But it's hard to start. You got to start in small groups and build confidence. You got to listen intently, and people have to see you taking action on what you learn. So, one of the things that led to a lot of candor is that we reported transparently to our team. Here's what you told us. Here's what's wrong. Here's what we're going to do about it. And every year I would report on those initiatives, the progress we made or didn't make. And we would issue a written report to the entire firm on what we got done and what we didn't get done.
Yeah. And you mentioned about deliberately setting up these groups, right? And then you spoke about transparency. Can you share what formal structures do you recommend for either one on one or in groups so that there is that level of communication flowing in both directions?
Obviously, what we wanted to do was get as diverse a group as we could get. We would pull people together from different offices doing different things, but kind of set them up in different ways because you wanted people to be comfortable. Sometimes we would meet with a team that works together a lot and they feel a little braver that they're all in there, but it also sometimes that holds back information. So we would also pull those people with people they didn't know. We would put people in the room that didn't came from different economic backgrounds, different races, all aspects of that. We wanted to create different scenarios to learn as much as was possible.